Senate intel had just revealed new fact about Russia on Facebook that Dems wanted to keep hidden. For several weeks now the media has been clamoring on and on about the $100,000 spent by Russians on Facebook ads during the election. To them, it was proof that President Trump colluded with the Russians. I say was, because Senate Intelligence Chair Richard Burr just shared a new fact that changes all of that. After a hearing with Facebook executives, it turns out that Russians on Facebook were targeting both parties with their ads equally. Burr told a group of reporters on Tuesday, "There's nothing that could lean towards one candidate versus the other. I think there was equal money spent trying to create some type of chaos on both sides of the ideological spectrum." It turns out that they were less interested in getting someone elected than they were interested in dividing the nation on issues so that the right and left can never work again. This means they were not as pro-Trump as previously thought.
I think it's safe to say that we have traded a lot of documents with Facebook. We think that everybody in the social media space, I don't want to single them out. They just happen to be one that we've had extensive conversations with ongoing. They have been incredibly helpful to us through this. And I think their actions just last week indicate that they believe that it's important to get out in front of this and share as much of it as possible.
Senator Warner said earlier today the million-dollar question he had was how the Russians knew where to target and what to target. Are you looking at if there's a connection there between, the Russians who are using Facebook and any Trump officials?
Listen, I've said I don't think this is about collusion. Facebook is a company that most advertisers rely on Facebook's information to determine what the target is. I think that clearly there was an effort to bring some chaos to groups on the right and the left. So there's nothing that, at least preliminarily, we see that would lean towards one candidate versus the other. I think there was equal money spent trying to create some type of chaos on both sides of the political or the ideological spectrum. We'll find out more as we go in.
Burr said that now he is interested in talking to all the people at Facebook necessary to prevent foreign money being spent on a U.S. election going forward. I think that's something we can all agree with. The important thing to get out from this is that Russia's election meddling on Facebook was not favoring either candidate specifically. It's super important to get this revelation out to every American within voting age immediately so they can all see the truth.